Grace is rushing with a DoorDash order when she accidentally bumps into the leg of a man sitting on a chair and almost falls. She notices the man isn't moving, so Grace tries to wake him up. Big brother, wake up, big brother. The company employees start whispering among themselves. What's going on here? Why is this girl stealing in public? They pull out their phones and start recording to expose her. Grace is searching through the man's pockets. After they leave, Grace pulls medicine out of the man's bag and gives it to him. As soon as he gets the medicine, the man immediately regains consciousness. Grace sighs in relief and says, "Big brother, thank God you're awake." The man, still half conscious, thanks Grace for saving his life. Grace smiles and says, "It's nothing. Now that you're okay, I need to go deliver this package." Meanwhile, the company employees are passing around Grace's pictures. "Look at this girl shamelessly stealing from a sleeping guy." Right then, the manager, Ting Ting, curiously asks, "What are you two talking about?" Peterson hides his phone as soon as he sees the manager, but James grabs it, shows the pictures and says, "Look, this is Grace from our company. It's all over the internet. She's been caught stealing." The manager walks away angrily. A few moments later, Grace rushes to the manager, but the manager sternly says, "You're fired." Grace, shocked, asks, "But why?" The manager hands her the phone and says, "See for yourself." As soon as Grace sees the pictures, she innocently pleads, "No, ma'am, please let me explain." The manager arrogantly cuts her off. "No need to explain. Just look at yourself. You're a mess all day long. Your face is so dry. It looks like you don't even clean yourself. You're probably so poor you can't even afford skincare. No wonder someone like you would steal from others. You're no longer fit for our company. Get out. Goodbye." Grace lowers her head in silence and walks away. Outside the company, lost in thought, Grace gets a phone call from her fiancé. He yells angrily, "Don't you ever contact me again? I just saw your pictures online. You're a thief." Poor Grace has now lost not only her job, but also her life partner. Crying her heart out, she thinks to herself, "Oh God, I only helped that man out of humanity. Is this the reward for helping someone?" Suddenly, the same man sees Grace crying outside the DoorDash office. He rushes over and asks with concern, "Miss, are you okay?" He immediately takes her into his office, offers her water, and says, "Here, please drink this." Grace, still crying, tells her sad story. "Brother, every single day I break myself just to survive. I run from one job to another, 3 in the daytime. Then I stay up all night doing overtime. I barely sleep. I barely eat, and still, I keep going. All I want is to live with dignity, not luxury." Mr. Wang, showing sympathy, says, "Miss, you were misunderstood only because you saved my life. I'll take full responsibility for this." He quickly pulls out his phone and calls his secretary. With a firm voice, he says, "Arrange a press conference immediately. I want the entire world to know the truth. This young girl risked her reputation to save my life. Everyone needs to see who the real Grace is, not a thief, but a savior." Then he comforts Grace, saying, "Miss, don't worry. I promise I'll restore your honor." Grace smiles gratefully and thanks him. He smiles back and says, "It's nothing, miss. Don't lose hope just because people misunderstood your good deed. Starting tomorrow, come work at my company. I'll give you a good job. Keep your kindness alive. Good people always get good rewards. Is it really a crime to be poor and honest in this world?"